This video is on the JBL Authentics Bluetooth portable speakers. JBL's new Authentics line takes the compact speaker to another level by incorporating a new retro vibe and ups their game regarding driver quality and sound enhancing features. While JBL's Bluetooth speaker range has always been top of class performance, they have mostly tailored the look of their products to a more party oriented or pool speaker vibe. With these new speakers, JBL has delivered a more upscale product that will be taken seriously in any environment. Now let's get started. The all-aluminum frame, leather-like paneling, and reimagined Quadrex grille give these three models the classic JBL look that everyone knows and loves. However, JBL took it further by making these three models out of mostly recycled materials. With 100% recycled fabrics, 85% recycled plastic, and 50% recycled aluminum, JBL pledges to do more to help the environmental impact of manufacturing. The classic heritage look in a small, easy-to-use, and live-with package broadens JBL's lineup of lifestyle products. The features that all three of these models share help set them apart in the lifestyle speaker space. These include built-in Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, and Ethernet connection ports. You can select which connection works best for your environment, whether you want a more permanent Ethernet connection for reliable performances or Wi-Fi or Bluetooth connection convenience. Back panel connections also include an auxiliary 3.5mm jack for any audio source to connect and a USB port for playback of music from a flash drive, or if you choose to update the software through the port. Otherwise, software updates are automatic through Ethernet or Wi-Fi. And if you want to know the difference in quality between Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, you should definitely check out a video we did all about streaming audio quality that I will link in the description below. Now, automatic self-tuning is a noted feature on all three of these Authentics models, allowing these speakers to sound good in any environment. When the unit is powered up, the built-in calibration and optimizing systems will tune the speaker to perform best in any environment that you're in. There is no need to change the equalizer settings or move the speaker around to get it in the best position to sound the best. For those of you who want to tailor the sound a little bit more towards your liking, each model does have bass and treble controls right on the top panel. They also have a full-featured equalizer and more settings on the JBL One app available for iPhone and Android phones. Now, the JBL One app allows you to control the settings of each Authentics model and set controls for using both Google Assistant and Alexa Voice Assistant. AirPlay, Alexa Multi-Room Music, Chromecast built-in, or Spotify Connect are all built in. Now, JBL wanted these units to have a dedicated app to allow users the most trouble-free and intuitive experience possible. With multi-room playback, you can set multiple JBL Authentics speakers around your home, and with the Google Home or Amazon Alexa app, you can control each one and have a whole house playlist. This feature is invaluable for house parties or events when music is needed in every single room. Now, JBL is also very proud of its simultaneous voice assistant support, which allows users to utilize either Google Assistant or Amazon Alexa. But taking it a step further, the Authentics speaker line allows these two voice assistants to work simultaneously, giving you all the smart home options at any time. This is great as it allows you to use Google Home and its smart controls simultaneously with Amazon Alexa devices. You can also choose which voice assistant you want to use anytime, since both are equally adept at different tasks. The JBL Authentics 200 is the smallest and least expensive of the Authentics line, but with 90 watts powering two 1-inch silk dome tweeters, one 5-inch full-range mid-woofer, and a 6-inch bottom-firing passive radiator, the sound is much larger than its small size, measuring about 10 inches by 6 inches by 6 inches and weighing only 6.88 pounds. The Authentics 200 will fit into almost any environment. Now, it doesn't have a built-in battery for portability like the Authentics 300 or the virtual Dolby Atmos like the Authentics 500 has, but the 200 has all the other features that makes these speakers really great. The Authentics 200 is more for someone who wants the sound that JBL is known for, but in a really small form factor. The frequency response is a very respectable 50 Hz all the way to 20 kilohertz. The Authentics 300 is JBL's mid-sized model, better suited for someone looking for a fully functional but portable unit. With its added carry handle and internal battery, which can provide up to 8 hours of playtime, the Authentics 300 can go almost anywhere and sound good. However, I must note that during our testing, while using multiple genres of music and different volume levels, we got more like around 6 hours of total battery life. Now, the dimensions are still really easy to transport, around 13 inches by 7 inches by 7 inches and 10.8 pounds. Now, this Authentics 300 has a 100-watt digital amplifier that powers two 1-inch silk dome tweeters with one 5.25-inch mid-woofer and a bottom-firing 6.5-inch passive radiator. This gives the Authentics 300 a broader frequency response from 45 Hz to 20 kHz. Like the other two models, you can simply plug in the Authentics 300 at home or inside. But if you want the JBL sound quality and power for your outside event or in an area without power, the Authentics 300 is the perfect solution. Now, the Authentics 500 is the flagship of the JBL Authentics line. With 270 watts of full system power, it is built to fill any space or situation with the legendary JBL sound. It does not have a battery like the Authentics 300 though. It is more designed for stationary use as it's a bit larger at about 17 inches by 9 inches by 10 inches and its weight is 17.2 pounds. It features three horn-loaded 1-inch aluminum dome tweeters, three 2.7-inch high excursion mid-woofers, and a 6.5-inch bottom-firing subwoofer with dual patented JBL slipstream ports. This increases the performance with a frequency response of 40 Hz to 20 kHz. But the show star is the added Dolby Atmos music included in this system. This added feature promises to give your music more realism for a lifelike musical experience. And in our testing, the Dolby Atmos, it actually sounded pretty good with this. Now, this JBL Authentics 500 could replace a full audio system for someone who's an apartment dweller or someone wanting this unit's convenience and simplicity. Now, we spent time with all three models and found that each fits well within its design goals. The Authentics 200 is a well-sized unit for people who want a small speaker for a small or medium-sized room or a product that they can take with them when they travel. The Authentics 300 brought portability and battery power while being even slightly more capable in the bass department than the 200. With its extreme portability, the 300 was the more versatile of the three and would make any music lover on the go really happy. We had no problem filling some larger rooms with great sound with the 300, and the automatic self-tuning that all three of these models share allow these speakers to sound right wherever they are placed. The Authentics 200 and 300 sound pretty alike, sharing the same tweeters and only marginally larger midwoofers and radiator that's on the 300. Playing Emil Schalzberg's 2017 album from Reference Recordings is a great album to test speaker systems, as the album was recorded live and has all the hallmarks of a great recording. In the song My Funny Valentine, the drum work is dynamic and detailed, and both the Authentics 200 and 300 allow these qualities to shine. Both of these units even seemed more capable than their smaller size should allow. JBL nailed the design of these speakers, and the treble had the details there, but presented them in a smooth and controlled fashion. Mid-range had body and detail without sounding shouty, allowing instruments to shine without fatigue. The bass was also very impressive for these small speakers. Bass drums had impact, and bass guitars and string instruments had the detail without all of the boominess that some Bluetooth party speakers have. Silk Sonic's 2021 album An Evening with Silk Sonic tests the speaker's drive and bass ability to bring the party. Songs like Fly As Me featured funk-inspired instrumentation and a bass drop that will test a speaker's ability to hold composure. Now, the Authentics 200 and 300 brought the party. Considering these are not large drivers, we were surprised that both speakers could produce these bass drops with decent authority. This is quite impressive for speakers who also keep portability and multi-room use in their design. And most importantly, these models kept their composure at all reasonable volume levels with this harder hitting music. Moving on to the flagship JBL Authentics 500, we get more power and high quality drivers, which do pay dividends in performance. We were again impressed with the performance gains by playing the same tracks we played on the Authentics 200 and 300 models that we played on the 500. The upgraded 1-inch aluminum tweeters and 2.7-inch mid-range drivers allow even more clarity and detail to shine through. Even though there are more details, things remain smooth and listenable. Listening to the same Emil Schalzberg's My Funny Valentine song, we were left with a broader sense of scale and dynamics. The Dolby Atmos feature added more spaciousness and realism to the sound too. And stereo imaging and soundstage also took a step up in the performance. All three models in the Authentics line are all-in-one speakers, so imaging and soundstaging will not present like separate speakers, but with the Dolby Atmos feature, the Authentics 500 improved this to some degree. We were really impressed with the active 6.5-inch subwoofer ability on the Silk Sonics track too. The combination of a quality bass driver and the slipstream bass porting used in the 500 made the bass drops in the song Fly As Me much more authoritative and impactful. Again, the Authentics 200 and 300 are no slouch, but the powered bass section in the 500 improved bass detail and drive. Also, we felt like the volume ceiling on the 500 was higher without any worry about distortion. All in all, the Authentics 500 showed us that JBL took these speakers' performance seriously, as shown in our assessment. Seeing the amount of competition in the lifestyle audio space, we feel that the JBL Authentics line adds a good mix of features, portability, simplicity, and connectivity to this line. The JBL Authentics lineup of speakers also has the JBL pedigree for high-end audio performance. Using each of these models within their design specifications is a very rewarding way to enjoy your music. Whether you need the Authentics 200 for a smaller room, or when space is critical, or you want the battery-powered portability of the Authentics 300, each of these models excels at their respective use case. Or if you want the best performance in the line, the Authentics 500 will give larger rooms and music lovers interested in more realism and impact something to celebrate. We recommend all three of these JBL Authentics models as they deliver true JBL sound in a robust but space-saving package. If you have further questions, contact our experts via chat, phone, or email, or simply visit one of our world-class showrooms to experience speakers, projectors, TVs, and everything in between for yourself before you make a purchase. And if you shop at audiodevice.com, we offer free shipping, lifetime expert support, and a price guarantee. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like, hit the subscribe button, and turn on the notifications so you never miss out on any of our latest content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.